Meeting your season goal gives high rewards, but does come.
Starting a new franchise here. Philadelphia Eagles. I think we could do 11 wins. Chance of firing, medium. Chance of firing, very high. if you don't make it to the Super Bowl. That's funny. Alright, we'll do 11 wins. Commit your goal for the year. Yes.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
Weekly training. I don't know why it's telling
me.
An
offensive and defensive. Once you have made your game plan and focus.
I don't know how to do all this crap. They should update the game so I don't have to do this. Alright, training complete. Team. Alright, guys, check out the team real quick. We got Carson Wentz starting off. Matthews, running back. Matthews, receiver. Green Beckham, number 2 receiver. Aguilar, 3 receiver. Brent Selleck. It's our fullback. What? That's not right. That's not right at all. That's funny. Brent Selleck is our number 2 tight end. We got Lane Johnson. We got Brooks. I don't even want to say that name. Barbary and Peters. Defense. Left end, we got Graham, Logan, Fox, Colby Barwin. Cornerbacks, Cardell 2, Cardell 2nd, McAlvin. Third cornerback is Brooks, and then freight safety we got McLeod Jr., Kendricks, Tulik, Bridgham, and Jenkins. Specialist, we got Stardust, Jones for the kickoff. Long snappers, our center. Sproles for the punt return, kick return, and third down running back. Practice squad, we got a lot of no names. That's whatever though. Alright. See what's out there. See if we can improve the team at all. QB, we don't need a QB, we got a rookie QB. Would you look at that? Colin Kaepernick. What a surprise. Halfbacks. We don't really need one of those. Fullback. We might need one of these.
Whoa, I got candy. I got candy.
We'll sign him. He's actually on the Bills. I don't know why he's not there. Receivers. Patterson will be a good pickup for speed. So will Lucky Whitehead. It's not bad tight ends. 76. But we already got 2 tight ends. See if we can get a better punter. Nope. Alright guys, let's get into game 1. We got the Cleveland Browns. I'll get it for you. Where is it? For game one, we're just on a wear regular uniforms at level 1 Peterson. And hopefully we can get the win like the Eagles did in the regular season against the Browns. Play an all-pro. It's no different. This shall be fun.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Philadelphia Eagles. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by their quarterback, the former Baylor Bear. It's RG3.
And at his best, Robert Griffin III can be almost mesmerizing to watch. Not just for us as fans, but also for defenses. And he can really carve them up with his arm and his legs. If he puts it all together, look out. You've got a long game ahead of you.
Now it's Griffin. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Stephen Tulloch in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, Griffin. That's complete. It's Gordon. And right away, he lost the football. And his crew to 35-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
Really, it's a solid draft class from a year ago. They were able to address some key weak spots on their team and fill in some holes.
And they were able to identify the players they wanted early in the process. Got a little bit of luck as some guys may have fallen to them. But for the most part, knew their philosophy and stuck to it.
Now the Eagles lead back. This is Ryan Matthews. And there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Wentz going to go on fourth down. And he hits his man, Matthews. 6 yards on the pickup, and on fourth down they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
For a guy who went to college as a quarterback, Ryan Matthews has turned into quite the power runner. If he could only stay healthy, well, his numbers would be huge, I think.
His numbers so far, 2 times over 1,000 yards with the Chargers, 5 years there now in his second. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Emmanuel Ogbah, the rookie from Oklahoma State, in there to drop his man and pick up his first career sack in his first career game. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
There's another holding.
Holding offense.
Come on.
The penalty is declined.
So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. And did it get there? Yes. Boy, he didn't get much of that at all. He tucked it just between the crossbar and the left upright. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the folks here in the stands this afternoon, they're happy about that one. Their guys get the early advantage after the opening drive field goal.
And they should be happy. Their guys look good getting down the field, and that's got to give them hope that good things are in store here today.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Deep drop. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The tight end, Gary Barnidge, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Play fake to Johnson. Now here's Griffin. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. On to punt now, Britton Colquitt in his 7th season from Tennessee. Back deep is Darren Sproles. And he'll keep this one away from Sproles as this is angled toward the sideline. And here comes the rookie. I don't care how good your college career was. This transition to the NFL is hugely difficult.
It's as simple as this phrase. This is the NFL. It's different.
Wentz now on first down. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the veteran left-footed punter Donnie Jones to kick it away.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. We put our attention now on the Eagles' defense. They did their job last go-around, forced the punt, hoping for more of that here.
They got off the field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prep for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And, boy, the payoff was good.
It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it's good enough for a Cleveland first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Connor Barwin in there to get him for a loss of 5. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
Encroachment, defense. Still third down.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Griffin. Penalty marker is down here. And some room to maneuver. And avoids the contact by sliding.
Holding, defense.
And with the big gain, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. They'll throw on 1st down with Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And they're going to have a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. He finds Coleman. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning, and then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it. He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Griffin will throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And the seemingly endless drive continues. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Throwing again, Griffin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Andrew Hawkins from 4 yards out. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock. So some.
Yeah, I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Wentz to throw on second down. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Ertz has it left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And they're going to speed things up here. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Yes, we got 18 seconds, guys.
So 1 yard to go here on 3rd down. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Then he hits his man, Matthews. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout.
He's not open. We're throwing it out of bounds.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. That's caught at the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through.
So we know we can throw the ball
and we are
fast.
moving on and ready to go for the third quarter.
A little more conservative on my head.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he's brought down after a good game. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And just like that, it's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Well, they were in the red zone and they needed a first down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him, but still able to complete it. They come out here in the eye. Now a play under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Corey Lemonnier. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and goal. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So now on is Caleb Sturgis for the Eagle field goal. This from 25 yards out. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. A decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to
Very
get the ball back.
And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now Sproles. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
To throw, it's Wentz. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ryan Matthews from 10 yards out. So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put it to the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No. They saw it, came right through
Why did I hit
made a
our
nice
food?
tackle for lost yardage.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. It's 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Griffin surveying the field. And that is incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland.
What a boot, that's for sure.
Sproles, the return. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off. And, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. They come up in an offset eye. Now a quick give to the fullback Felton. And the whole cloak. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down following the run. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Back to throw. Wentz. Green Beckham's got it complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
And there's a flag on the play. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
No. Check. Patriot.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And there's a flag on the field. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
Holding. Offense.
Offense, come on, back to back.
Detroit! All right, here we go. 319! Gone!
To throw is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Cool under pressure right there. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Wentz steps away to his left. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. And Matthews has it right side. A gain of 4 on the play. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got to jump here.
Encroachment. Defense. Still 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
We got three, fellas. Here we go now. 319.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted. Picked up by Joe Schobert, the rookie. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now the Browns offense trots back onto the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
All right, guys. Game 1, we won 14-7. Wish it would have been more, but auto upgrade, do all that. I want to say thanks for watching, guys.
Once you're ready,
Tune in for the
go
next
ahead and
one.
select
Thanks.
Advanced Week to get